Gaza is not the most beautiful of cities. Her coast is not bluer than those of other Arab cities. Gaza is not the richest of cities. And Gaza is not the most polished of cities, or the largest. But she is equivalent to the history of a nation, because Gaza is the most ferocious. Because she is all that, she is the most beautiful among us, the purest, the richest, and the most worthy of love. This is how the author and poet Mahmoud Darwish described Gaza. My name is Yahya Batta. I am a 17 years old Palestinian student from Gaza. What if I told you that your homeland, its streets, its struggles, its culture, has already planted seeds for your biggest dreams? Our homeland is not where we are just born. Our homeland is where we first learn about strength, perseverance, and hope. Every story told at the dinner table, every challenge that our people face, silently shapes who we become and what we aspire to achieve. Gaza is my homeland. For me, Gaza is exactly like a mother that's really close to her children, and her children are really close to her. They both can't live without each other. This is how deep my connection is with my homeland, Gaza. It has made me the person I am today, and it has shaped my dreams for the future. Even though Gaza is a small city, with only 365 square kilometers in size, people there have the biggest hearts. I was born in the city of Khan Yunis in 2008, and I grew up in a small town called Al-Qarara with my parents, 2 sisters, and 2 brothers. Even though we lived under siege and our life was simple, we made it beautiful. This is my home. This is my home in Al-Qarara. My family celebrating my sister's 9th birthday with some Palestinian cakes and pastries that we enjoy. On our land, we had a beautiful olive tree. Olive trees have been grown in Palestine for thousands of years and are an important part of Palestinian culture and heritage. In fact, some olive groves are thousands of years old. Because of this, olive tree is a symbol of our identity and our history. It also represents resilience and our ability as Palestinians to endure hardship and to resist the occupation. Not do we only grow olive tree, it's also a big part of our economy, celebrations, songs, and food. You'll even find olive leaves on the design of the famous Palestinian kofia. Here, this one. In Gaza, we didn't have a lot of places to visit, but we still enjoyed the blue skies and the beautiful sea. Here, me and my family are enjoying a weekend picnic at the regional national park. Actually, Gazans are so nice to each other. Neighbors live in peace and are extremely helpful and kind to each other. All of these things gave us hope. This culture we grow up in molds our values and ambitions. Gaza has taught me to be kind, to value life, and to appreciate the smallest and simplest of things. But life in Gaza is also filled with hardship. These hardships have made me strong, resilient, and brave. In Gaza, we are not allowed to leave or enter Gaza freely because our borders are completely controlled. Very limited products like food or fuel are allowed to enter Gaza, so things are expensive and hard to get access to. We are given electricity only for a few hours per day, meaning that we don't get the best quality of anything in life. And our schools, most of them are run by UNRWA or other agencies. so we don't get access to this quality of education. When the war in Gaza began in 2023, my world was shattered. My home was destroyed. This is my home before the war, and this is my home after the war. And now, there isn't even any rubble, it's just sand. I lost family members, dear friends, and neighbors. In Gaza, the blue skies turned black from the smoke of the continuous bombs and rockets. In fact, my city, Khan Younis, has been fully destroyed, and all of our beautiful cities have been replaced with thousands of tents. In March 2024, I evacuated from Gaza to Egypt due to the ongoing war and genocide. In Egypt, I was displaced. My family has no home, no legal status, and no access to healthcare or education. A year later, I received a scholarship. This is Khan Younis, my city, and this is the tents. Going back to my topic, a year later, I received a scholarship to complete my education at Kodaikanal International School in India. And I'm now studying the IBDP program. My journey from evacuation from Gaza to Egypt, and then to Mumbai, and then to Kodaikanal in India, has made me grow up in ways I could never imagine, and also exposed me to the world beyond Gaza for the very first time in my life. Today, I am finding new hope. I carry the memories of a life that was, and a resilience that lives on across generations. History is more than stories of the past. History is a source of courage that fuels our dreams. After many difficult years, I am starting to dream again. I dream of becoming a doctor so that one day I can help rebuild my homeland, Gaza. And in the words of a Palestinian Gazan poet, Rafat al-Arir, I dream of a free Palestine where all people, regardless of color, race, or religion, coexist. So now I ask you, before I ask you, our homeland, whether it's peaceful or filled with challenges, shapes our dreams in ways we might not realize. Its culture gives you identity, its history gives you courage, and its struggles give you resilience. So now I ask you, what dream has your homeland planted in you? Carry it proudly, because sometimes the toughest places create the strongest dreamers. Thank you.